Well, it sure has been a while since I've gotten something from this company, but I decided it's been a while. I wanted to do another Clone Army Customs order. I actually have quite a few Clone Army Customs that I've gotten that I haven't done videos on. I might do a whole, collection at some point. I don't have, a ton. But I really do enjoy LEGO Clone Troopers still, especially Clone Army Customs. I really enjoy, what they do, and I enjoy getting ones that I feel like LEGO themselves would never, ever make. Particularly in this box, there's some that I am astonished. I would be astonished if LEGO would ever make them. But there's also something else kind of interesting in here that's a little different from what I've normally gotten from Clone Army Customs. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So first and foremost, let's pull out this guy. This guy's really cool. This is just a Utapau Shadow Trooper. Looks very neat. I love the baggies these guys come in. Yeah, check this guy out. It's just an Utapau Shadow Trooper. This is actually my first time having a Phase 2 clone from Clone Army Customs. And, well, actually it's not, because I have the Commander Cody. But just one that will have the standard helmet. This is my first one. And yeah, I just figured I kind of wanted a Shadow Trooper for my 212th LEGO collection. I really do like the Shadow Troopers, and I highly doubt LEGO's ever going to get around to this guy. And yeah, it just looks really neat. I really do like this guy. He's got printing all around. He's got printing on the side of the torso, on the back of the legs. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of printing. And I decided to give him a normal clone rifle, since I typically remember this guy having the rifle in the original Revenge of the Sith figure. Isn't it so interesting that this guy got a figure in the original Revenge of the Sith line, but the 212th we had to wait until Saga Collection? How odd is that? But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the Shadow Troopers, and I'm happy that I got this one. I think I have 3 or 4. Oh, there's extra stuff in here. Okay. Looks like they gave me some extra stuff. But yeah, there is my Utapau Shadow Trooper. He's very, very cool looking. Next up, we have a cloth. We have a cloth to one of the guys. I guess they decided to pack it separately. But yeah, we've got a little cloth right here. And I believe this will go to my ATRT driver, because I got an ATRT driver. And he will be, which one is he? This one! Check this guy out, dude. This is an original, Revenge of the Sith ATRT driver. I know some people really prefer the ARF troopers, but I'm an ATRT driver all day, every day. I'm a fan of the ATRT drivers. I remember the original action figure back in the day. I looked at it and I'm like, wait, is this a clone trooper? And yeah, it is a clone trooper. This is a unique helmet. Looks very, very high quality. That looks insane. Look at that helmet, dude. Yeah, this looks sick. How do we get this cloth on? Trying to remember. Did it give me instructions? Not for this one. Not for this cloth. I think, isn't it going to go leg, neck, and then maybe the other leg? Here, let's figure it out. This is the kind of stuff that LEGO would never do. LEGO would never make these really intricate cloths. But thankfully, Clone Army Customs does, so we can have a little bit of extra detail on our minifigs. Yeah, I'm not big on LEGO. I'm not a super crazy collector like some people are. Especially when it comes to army building. Some people army build like crazy. And that is just 100% not me. That is not who I am. That is not what I do. But I still respect it. I still respect the grind of having a big army of the exact same minifig over and over again. I mean, I've kind of done that with some of the action figures. Oop, I'm doing this wrong. Gotta get this other strap in here. Hopefully I don't tear it. That's my biggest fear. Alright, this came undone. Very intricate. Again, this is something LEGO would never, ever do. They would never make a cloth this thin, this intricate, because I can guarantee kids would just rip this immediately. I mean, hell, I might rip it unintentionally. I'm not even trying to rip it. Well, that was not easy, but we got there. We got there. This will finish our look for our ATRT driver. Yeah, that is so awesome. I have the original Revenge of the Sith ATRT, and I fully intend on putting this guy on it. I think he would look absolutely fantastic. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give him a little, antenna, since ATRT drivers are supposed to have a little antenna. But yeah, we can go ahead and give him this gun with a very large mold flash on the bottom. Can we, there we go, that's better. Yeah, I just decided to give him the normal clone rifle, because they didn't have, like, the ATRT gun, since it's so specific. Like, I think only the action figure ever really had it. I don't even know if they had it in the movie. But yeah, this ATRT driver is so cool. Look at these original Revenge of the Sith boys. Oh my gosh. Of course, one of them wasn't in the movie, but he's in the toy line. Yeah, these are sweet. And I don't think LEGO's ever going to make an ATRT driver. All right, reaching in. What else we got? We have the Freebie stuff. Yeah, this is definitely nothing I ordered. It's just little Freebie things. Looks like we have defective... Oh, there's like a visor stuck inside. Okay. I thought it was defective. But no, it's like a Spartan helmet, I guess. Yeah, the visor is literally, like, stuck inside of it. I don't know if I can even get that out, and I'm just dropping everything. Oh, it came out when I dropped it. Perfect. But yeah, it's just this very intricate, like, Spartan visor. Just pops in right there. Yeah, these are neat. Looks like we have blue armor and yellow armor. Might be able to give these to some random little minifig. Yeah, I appreciate little freebies. I am not a Halo fan. I mean, I think colorful armored guys are cool. I have some Halo toys, but I'm not like a big fan. Oh, jeez, I have the dropsies. I got a rocket launcher. That's so cool. Dang, I got a rocket launcher, and I got a bowcaster. That bowcaster looks nice. I'm definitely hype over this rocket launcher. That's like a classic Tartakovsky style rocket launcher right there. That looks really, really cool. Definitely appreciate that as I drop it. All right, I think we got a couple more things in here. Oh, this is very interesting. I'm very interested in this. This was only like $4, and I figured I would give it a little whirl. I'd give it a little whirl ski, see what we got going on here. This is the Clone Army Customs Battle Droid. I'm very curious how this functions. The plastic feels really good on this. It's just crazy to me after all these years LEGO has not upgraded the Battle Droid. Like, it's kind of baffling. So I figured I'd go ahead and just get, you know, a Clone Army Customs one and see what it's all about. Has little wrist swivels. Is that connection like a Lego connection? Oh no, that is like a weird clip. That is a very odd clip, and I already see a little stress mark in that, so we will go ahead and just never remove that again. He has individual legs, which is interesting. I almost expected him to have knees or something. Yeah, for $4, this is a really nice little battle droid. I really like this. I'm not gonna get like a million of them, but I definitely see why people would want to. It's a very nice upgraded battle droid for sure. And like seeing it next to a clone minifig, yeah, that looks great. That looks absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Woo, that was a burp. Okay. Jeez. We have one more little figure in here. We have one more little guy. And you know me, I love the 212th. And the 212th had their own ATRT driver. So I went ahead and got the Clone Army Customs 212th ATRT driver. I actually have been haunting the website, waiting for this guy to come back in stock. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. And here he is, finally back in stock. The 212th ATRT driver. And yeah, that looks sick. That looks so cool. I didn't get any face prints on any of these guys. They just have the black heads. But yeah, like, seeing that next to the 41st Elite one, those look so cool. Dang. I am very impressed with how those turned out, for sure. You can see the printings all around. Yeah, these are nice. There were a couple others I was thinking about getting. I was thinking about getting the Republic Commando Fiscarata, since I'm a big Fiscarata fan. But I decided I've already got Delta Squad. I'll hold off on that. And you'll see my Delta Squad whenever I do like a Clone Army Customs updated collection. And I was also thinking about getting Commander Faye, because they did Commander Faye, and that looked really cool. But again, I decided to hold off. But yeah, these minifigs are really cool. I got 3 new clones. I got 3 new little clone skis right here. I got a battle droid. And I also got some free armor and weapons. Hooray for me. Those are kind of neat. I might use them for something. We'll just have to see. How does it look on one of these bodies? Like, how would it look if I just put one of these helmets on? Very interesting, that's for sure. But still, I might be able to make a couple cool little minifig Spartans. Like, I know I've got some spare minifig parts laying around. I could just put these on a random Lego minifig and have some Spartan action, so those are definitely neat. Definitely neat. Alrighty, guys, there we go. There's my little Lego Clone Army Customs unboxing. I got a couple ATRT drivers, a Shadow Utapau Trooper, and a Battle Droid, and then some little free accessories. I think Clone Army Customs are really, really cool. They make a lot of awesome stuff. I know there's other companies out there now, like Grandpa Clone Customs. I think they do ones in the actual Lego style, and I think that's really cool if you want to, like, expand your Lego collection to an insane degree. But I'm not... I don't have the funds nor really the interest to go that deep into custom Lego clones. But I like getting ones that really speak to me. Like the 212th, obviously, they're my favorite. The 41st ATRT driver, I've been wanting one of those to put on my Lego ATRT ever since I was a kid. So actually having one now, like an actual ATRT driver, is really satisfying. And hey, that droid's really cool too. That was just more of a curiosity buy than anything. I wasn't like needing it, but it's really fun. These are really fun little figures, and I think they're decently priced as well for what they are. I think like the most expensive one here was like $26. The Clone Army Customs, for being custom Lego minifigs, are very affordable. I have a friend who has gone heavy into custom minifigs, and he's told me in the past about how some of them are worth, like, they cost hundreds of dollars. Like a Hot Toys price for a little custom minifig. It's very crazy how expensive some of them are. But Clone Army Customs has always been very affordable. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I would love to go to their physical location one day, because they actually have a physical store where you can just build a million different minifigs, and it seems really interesting. I'm sure it's still not, you know, super cheap, but it's still a lot of fun. I think for what I paid, what I got here is cool stuff. Definitely not for everybody, though. If you're not heavy into Lego minifigs, if you're not a passionate clone fan, you don't need these. But I really enjoy them. And hey, if you want to check out Clone Army Customs, links down below. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.